Welcome to the fifth dimension. I'm Cerise Fairfax, and today we're going to talk about the pineal gland, the gateway to intuition. We're going to talk about what it is and how you can activate it to make your life more special and you can understand your past, your present, and your future. Welcome, you beautiful soul, to this sacred journey of awakening. Today, we explore one of the most mysterious and powerful aspects of our divine human design, the pineal gland, often called our spiritual antenna, our inner eye, our gateway to higher consciousness. Deep within the center of your brain, no bigger than a grain of rice, lies this remarkable gift from the universe. Ancient mystics called it the seat of the soul. Modern science recognizes it as our body's master timekeeper. But you and I, we know. We know it as something far more profound. Our connection to the infinite wisdom that flows through all things. Take a deep breath with me now. Through your nose, hold it for 3 seconds and let it out your mouth. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Feel yourself settling into this moment, into this sacred space we are creating together. Your pineal gland is already responding to your intention, to your readiness to awaken what has always been yours. You see, for thousands of years, spiritual traditions across the globe have recognized this tiny crystalline structure as the bridge between the physical and the metaphysical. The ancient Egyptians depicted it in their sacred art as the Eye of Horus. Hindu traditions speak of it as Ajna, the Ajna chakra, the third eye that sees beyond the veil of illusion. Indigenous cultures worldwide have honored this inner vision as the source of prophetic dreams and mystical knowing. These weren't primitive superstitions. They were profound truths discovered by those who learned to listen to the whispers of their own divine nature. Your ancestors knew what modern science is just beginning to understand. That consciousness is not confined to the thinking mind, but flows through every cell, every atom, every quantum space within you. The pineal gland contains actual crystals, piezoelectric crystals that respond to electromagnetic fields, to the subtle energies that surround you and surround me. You are literally designed to be a receiver of cosmic information, a living antenna turned to the frequency of universal wisdom. But somewhere along the way, we all forgot. We became disconnected from this inner knowing. Our modern world, with its artificial lights blazing through the night, its processed foods, its constant electromagnetic noise, has created a kind of spiritual static that clouds our natural reception. Your pineal gland, this sacred receiver, has been covered by what many call calcification, layers of mineral deposits that can dim its sensitivity. But here's what I want you to understand. This is not permanent. This is not your fate. Your body, your spirit, your entire being is designed for regeneration, for awakening, for remembering. Every single day, You have the power to clear these channels, to polish this inner mirror, to restore the clarity of your spiritual vision. The wisdom keepers of old knew this. They developed practices, disciplines, ways of living that kept this connection bright and clear. And now, it's time for you to reclaim this birthright. Let's understand what's happening in your body when we speak of pineal activation. This remarkable gland produces melatonin, yes, but it also creates something even more extraordinary: trace amounts of DMT, the spirit molecule, the same compound found in the most sacred plant medicines used by shamans for millennia. When your pineal gland is healthy and active, it doesn't just regulate your sleep, it opens doorways to expanded consciousness, to prophetic dreams, to those moments of sudden knowing. You know, the intuitive moments, the knowing that seem to come from nowhere but actually come from everywhere. Research shows that meditation, that ancient practice of turning inward, literally changes the electromagnetic activity around your pineal gland. Prayer, contemplation, moments of deep stillness. These aren't just spiritual practices. They're technologies of consciousness, ways of fine-tuning your inner receiver. Your pineal gland is most active in darkness, in those quiet hours before dawn, when the veil between worlds is thinnest. Have you ever heard that saying, the darkest hour is before dawn? This is when your pineal gland is active and paying attention. This is why so many mystical traditions honor the pre-dawn hours as sacred time, when revelation flows most freely. Now let's talk about how you can begin to purify and activate this sacred center. These practices aren't just techniques. They are acts of devotion to your highest self, ways of saying yes to the wisdom that wants to flow through you. Water, pure water, and sacred. Begin with water. Not just any water, though, but the purest you can find. Spring water, filtered water, water blessed with intention. Your pineal gland is exquisitely sensitive to fluoride and other chemicals. Those cloud the crystalline structure. So be careful with what water you are drinking when you're meditating or just trying to clear your mind. Every glass of pure water you drink is a gift to your spiritual awakening. The dance of light and darkness honor the natural rhythms that your pineal gland craves. As the sun sets, dim your lights. Turn off those screens that blast artificial blue light into your sacred space. Light candles instead. Sit in darkness and feel your inner light beginning to glow. This isn't just about getting better sleep. It's about remembering that you are a being of light, temporarily housed in flesh. In the morning, greet the sun with gratitude. Let that golden light touch your skin, your closed eyelids, your awakening consciousness. Your pineal gland is collaborating itself to the cosmic rhythms. remembering its connection to the greater dance of celestial bodies. Sacred nutrition, what you put in your body, becomes part of your spiritual vessel. So choose foods that vibrate with life force. Fresh fruits, yes, they have absorbed sunlight. Vegetables that have drawn energy from the earth. Foods that haven't been processed beyond recognition. Raw cacao, spirulina, chlorella. These aren't just superfoods. They're sacred allies in your awakening. They contain compounds that support pineal function, that help clear the calcification, that nourish your body's natural ability to produce its own consciousness, expanding molecules. The sacred practice now. Let's journey together into the heart of pineal activation through meditation. This is where the magic truly happens, where you move from understanding to embodying, from knowing about your third eye to actually seeing through it. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes and place your attention at the center of your forehead, just above your eyebrows. This is your gateway, your portal to expanded awareness. Breathe deeply, and with each exhale, imagine any tension, any cloudiness, any density in this area simply dissolving away. See it happening. Feel it happening. Your pineal gland is a crystal, and like any crystal, it responds to your intention, your focus, your loving attention. The light meditation now. Begin to imagine a soft, gentle light forming in the center of your brain. Don't force it. Invite it. This light might be golden or white or blue, possibly purple. Let it be whatever color feels most natural, most welcoming to you. As this light grows brighter, feel it beginning to pulse in rhythm with your heartbeat, with your breath, with the cosmic pulse that animates all life. You're not creating this light, you're uncovering it, remembering it, allowing it to shine as it was always meant to shine. The expansion now. Let this light begin to expand beyond the boundaries of your physical head. Feel it reaching out, connecting with the subtle energies around you, with the wisdom that flows through the quantum field, with the knowing that exists in the space between thoughts. This is your natural state. This expanded awareness, this connection to universal intelligence, this is who you really are when you're not caught up in the small story of your daily concerns, in the body that gives you an identification. Stay here for as long as it feels good. Let yourself receive whatever insights, images. Your pineal gland is now open, receptive, aligned with its higher purpose. Let's now talk about morning activation. It's a ritual that you can do each morning. As you wake, before you reach for your phone or dive into your day, spend just 5 minutes, even if it's just 3. Start with 60 seconds. in connection with your inner eye. Place your hand on your forehead. Breathe deeply. Or just keep your head on your pillow with your forehead pointed to the ceiling. And set an intention to be guided by wisdom throughout your day. Ask your higher self, your spiritual guides, the universe itself to speak to you through your intuition. Then listen, not just with your ears, but with your entire being, every cell, everything within you. That sudden knowing, that gut feeling, that sense of which direction to go. This is your pineal gland in action, your spiritual antenna receiving the transmission. The sunlight practice is a great way to spend your time waking up in the morning. If you have natural sunlight, try it every day, but especially in the first hour after sunrise. Look towards the sun with your eyes closed, feeling that golden light penetrating, nourishing your pineal gland, collaborating your internal rhythms to the cosmic dance. This isn't just about vitamin D, though that's important too. This is about remembering that you are a child of the stars, a child of the universe, a child of the Creator. That the same light that powers the sun flows through your spiritual centers, awakening them to their full potential. Now create a practice of sitting in complete darkness for at least 20 minutes a day. This could be meditation, prayer, or simply quiet contemplation before you go to sleep. In this darkness, your pineal gland produces its highest levels of melatonin and other conscious expanding compounds. Many mystics report their most profound visions, their clearest guidance, their deepest spiritual experiences come during these times of sacred darkness. You're not escaping the world. You're diving deeper into the mystery that underlies all worlds. As your pineal gland awakens, you'll begin to notice changes. Although subtle at first, they will become more pronounced. Your dreams may become more vivid, more meaningful, filled with symbols and messages that feel significant beyond their content. You might find yourself knowing things you couldn't possibly have known through normal means. Like, who's calling you before you answer the phone? Or which route to take to avoid traffic? Also, when someone you love needs your presence even though they haven't asked. Your relationship with time may shift. You'll find yourself in the right place at the right moment, as if the universe is orchestrating perfect timing through your awakened intuition. Colors might seem more vibrant, music more layered and meaningful. You might sense the emotions of others more clearly, feel the energy of places and situations in ways you never noticed before. This isn't imagination. This is your natural sensitivity coming online, your spiritual senses awakening. This isn't imagination. This is your spiritual senses awakening to the fuller spectrum of reality that was always there, waiting for you to remember how to perceive it. Some people report seeing energy fields around living things, like auras, having precognitive dreams, or experiencing what scientists call presentiment, feeling the emotional tone of future events before they happen. The goal isn't just to have mystical experiences, though those are beautiful gifts. The goal is to live from this awakened place, to make decisions from your spiritual center, to trust the wisdom that flows through your activated pineal gland. When you're faced with important choices, instead of just thinking through the options, drop into meditation. Ask your inner guidance to show you the path. Feel into each possibility with your whole being. Your pineal gland, when active and clear, will guide you toward choices that align with your highest good and the highest good of all. The responsibility of awakening, the responsibility of awaking as your spiritual perception expands. You'll discover that you have a responsibility to use these gifts wisely. The information that comes through your activated pineal gland isn't just for your own benefit. It's part of your service to the awakening of consciousness on this planet. You become a bridge between worlds, a translator of higher wisdom into practical guidance. The insights you receive in meditation, the intuitive hits you get throughout your day, the dreams that carry prophetic information, these are all part of your contribution to the collective healing and awakening that our world so desperately needs. Staying grounded, remember to stay grounded as you expand. The pineal gland connects you to the cosmic consciousness, but you're here in the physical body for a reason. So don't get too focused on your intuition and the mystic world. Your spiritual gifts are meant to be expressed through your human life, through your relationships, your work, your daily choices. Spend time in nature. Keep your feet on the earth. Eat nourishing food. Maintain loving relationships. Your awakened pineal gland doesn't separate you from humanity. It connects you more deeply to the sacred nature of life. Listen, magnificent soul, you clicked on this video for a reason. You've always had this inner eye, this spiritual antenna, this connection to infinite wisdom. Today, you've simply remembered what was never truly forgotten, and you have activated what was only temporarily dimmed. Your pineal gland is awakening now, responding to your intuition, your practice, your willingness to see beyond the veil of ordinary perception. Trust what you receive. Honor what you know. Act on the guidance that flows through your expanded awareness. You are not separate from the cosmic intelligence that creates and sustains all life. You are its expression, its eyes and hands and heart in this world. Your awakened pineal gland is proof of this truth. You are a spiritual being having a human experience, and every day you have the opportunity to live from this recognition. May your inner light shine brightly. May your spiritual vision be clear. And may your life be a blessing to all beings as you walk this path of awakened consciousness. The journey continues, and you are not alone. Your ancestors, your guides, the very universe itself supports your awakening. Trust the process. Trust your inner knowing. And trust the magnificent unfolding of your spiritual gifts. Beautiful one, please take the light. Thank you so much for joining the fifth dimension, where we travel to a higher dimension of love, consciousness, and knowing. I'm Cerise Fairfax. Please take a moment to subscribe, and you will be notified when the next video is uploaded. Take care of yourself. Be good to yourself out there. And remember, tomorrow is not promised, so make today count.